In this video, we're going to look at a Flash button. So I'm going to create a new button by going Insert and create a new symbol. I'm going to choose my type to be button, and I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to click OK. And you'll notice that it has a timeline. However, the timeline is different than you would find in a movie clip or a graphic symbol. That is, instead of a timeline, we have 4 different states. 3 are visible and 1's not quite visible. So I'm simply going to create a basic button by coming in and creating a rectangle. This is our base layer. I'm then going to create an overstate. To do so, I'm going to go to my overstate and click the F6 key. The F6 key is going to create a duplicate of my previous keyframe. But this is completely independent. So for example, I can come in here and change my color. Now you see I have a color here for my overstate and then one for my up. I have a third state which is down. Once again, I can hit the F6 key. This duplicates my overstate and I can once again change its color. What this means is that I now have 3 different states based upon where my mouse is. The up is my mouse is not over it. The over, of course, means that my mouse cursor is over that, and I have my down. I can create a new layer, and this is where I might put something like text. Now if I go back to my scene, add my button, and preview the movie, now you can see, depending upon if my mouse is over or if I click, you can see different areas. Now if I have a nice background, this is very easy. However, sometimes I'm only going to have text. Let's see an example of that. In this case, I've created some click me text, and it's using kind of a small font. I'm going to create another rollover state, and I'm going to change the color of my text. This way it's very obvious when I roll over it. Go back to my stage, add just my text only button, and preview it. Now you do see that I do have a little bit of a click area outside of my text. This is a new change in most recent versions of Adobe Flash. Previously, it would only be over where the actual text was. However, this still may be a little bit small for us. We may want a bigger area for the person to be able to click on. So, if we want a slightly larger area for a person to click on, to make it easier for them to click, especially if we're dealing with small text, I'm going to edit my text example button. I'm going to come to my hit frame, right click, and say insert a blank keyframe. Now, I'm going to create a bigger click area. A lot of times people will sometimes want to use a text that's there so they can see it, and that's fine. But this makes one big change. If I come over here, you'll notice you can't see that big red click me area. Even if I'm previewing it, you can't see it. However, you can notice that my mouse cursor now can be much further away from my text and still register that click me. The reason why is that hit frame is not visible. However, it's going to be where the mouse cursor is going to be detected and anything in that area. This does not have to be even over the button that you view. So you can create a disjointed rollover where you roll over one section and another area changes showing the overstate. Just a neat little trick that you can do with Flash using buttons. If you found this video tutorial helpful, please like and share it with others. If you want to keep up with other videos that are coming out, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook. That way you can get the most up-to-date information.